And our next story is about China's murky web of espionage. It's slowly becoming more lethal and more sophisticated. Lethal because of just how far and deep it has spread, and sophisticated because of the tools and the techniques that are involved. You see, after balloons and honey traps, the Chinese espionage machinery has turned to LinkedIn. That's right, the world's largest professional network, which connects job seekers with employers. And guess how China is using it? It's using LinkedIn to lure government officials and enticing them into leaking state secrets. And the biggest victim, by the way, of this new approach has been the United Kingdom. According to a new report, a Chinese intelligence operative targeted thousands of British officials by using a string of fake profiles on LinkedIn. And he used these profiles to strike flashy business deals. In return, acquired classified government information. Let me just take you through the key findings of this very report. To start with, the secret agent had been operating under the alias Robin Zhang. Now, he is said to be one of the most prolific spies working in the UK in years. He created a string of profiles, fake security companies and websites to shore up credibility. His main targets, you see, were British security officials, civil servants, scientists, academicians, basically anyone with access to classified information or commercially sensitive technology. And what's worse, he contacted all of them from a desk probably based at the Chinese Ministry of State Security's headquarters in Beijing. Imagine that, a spy sitting on a desk in Beijing stealing state secrets from British officials thousands of miles away. And all it took was one app, LinkedIn. Let's just look at the aliases that he used. A Times UK report claims that his main pseudonyms were Zhang, Eric Chen Yishi, Robin Ko, Lincoln Lam, John Lee, Eric Kim. And for all of these profiles, he used stock images and photographs of seemingly innocent-looking people. But that is besides the point. The big question here is just how gullible were the British officials that the spy targeted? Are they really so unaware about online scams that they actually fell for an impressive LinkedIn profile? I mean, we are not talking about civilians here. These are scientists, security officials, civil servants that we are talking about. How can they be so over-trusting of someone that they just met online? Well, blame the spies' methods. Reports say most of these individuals were so keen for private sector work that they sent him CVs, and some fell for it when he flattered their work. Others were lured by the offer of cash. Now, here's the thing. The timing of this report is interesting in itself. It comes just weeks after a British intelligence watchdog had issued a warning. What kind of warning? That Chinese spies are, quote-unquote, prolifically and aggressively targeting the UK. It said that these spies were trying to penetrate every sector of the UK's economy. And it turns out the warning really was not off the mark. A few months prior, this report emerged. It was from the MI5. It said that citizens from hostile states like China had entered the UK. It said that they did so after acquiring citizenship in countries whose nationals can enter Britain without the need for a visa. And how exactly were they entering the UK? According to MI5, through countries like Vanuatu, a South Pacific Ocean nation, Namibia in Southern Africa, and Timor-Leste in Southeast Asia. Now, these are among a growing number of countries that allow foreign nations basically to acquire citizenship, either by investing or paying a small amount of money. And what do they do once they are in the UK? Do they also use LinkedIn to identify potential targets? Well, why wouldn't they? This platform, after all, saves expenditure of time as well as resources. And all that the spies really have to do is search the name of the entity or the official they want to extract information from. And even the most seasoned professional would be flattered to receive a contact request from either an attractive young woman or perhaps an expert working in their field. And Chinese spies are doing exactly that. And they are not alone, by the way. Have a look at this report. It's from July 2023. This is when Israel busted an Iranian phishing network on LinkedIn. And this network was basically trying to infect the computers of its victims with malicious software and gather information. And it does not end there. Russia, for that matter, also uses LinkedIn to target and recruit spies. In 2021, the Netherlands expelled 2 Russian spies, and they had apparently enticed employers of Dutch companies into revealing secrets. So from China to Iran to Russia, spies from all these countries are using this platform for espionage. Too bad Western countries cannot replicate it, because these countries have either banned LinkedIn or restricted it. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.